Well, good morning and welcome to the 2018 Dental Hygiene White Coat Ceremony. I'll be your Master of Ceremonies, Harold Henson, and at this time we will start the processional. You may be seated. It's hard to believe this is our 19th year of doing the white coat. And as you know, the white coat marks your entrance into your professional career. I'd like to introduce our administration for the School of Dentistry, Dr. Dean Valenza, and I'll introduce some other folks here as well too. Dr. Nicole Angeloff is our Department Chair of Periodontics and Dental Hygiene. Ms. Donna Warren Morris is our Director of Dental Hygiene. And Dr. Lisa Kane is Associate Dean for faculty, for Professional Development and Faculty Affairs. Dr. Robert Spears is our Associate Dean for Student and Academic Affairs. Dr. Margot Melcher is our Director for Community Outreach. Dr. Pierpont is with Professor in the Department of Restorative and Prosthodontics. And then we have Dr. Ralph Cooley, Assistant Dean of Admissions and Student Services. Dr. Diana Kiosian, Assistant Dean of Education and Assessment. We also have faculty here, Dr. Ruby Wen. Where are you, Dr. Wen? Somewhere? Okay, I saw her this morning. And she's Assistant Professor in the Department of Diagnostic and Biomedical Sciences. We also have Ms. Beth Wilson. She's Senior Director of Development, and Beth is in the back. So thank you. So at this time, also I'd like to introduce the dental hygiene faculty, Ms. Deborah Vayon, Ms. Ruth Kahn, Ms. Victoria Patronova, and Ms. Amber Lovatos. So at this time, Dean Valenza will give greetings on behalf of the School of Dentistry.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
So welcome to all family, friends, and guests and sponsors, and of course the class of 2020. Yeah, I was talking to dental students earlier this week, class of 2022, and I said, you know, when I was their age, 2022 to me looked like the Jetsons. For those of you who remember the Jetsons, you know, we're all being flying cars and whatnot, but we haven't quite made it yet. So today, class of 2020, I know you're going to hear a lot about the meaning of the white coat, of professionalism, what it means to be part of the profession. I won't duplicate those comments, but I do have a story I'd like to share with you. You know, we've all heard the phrase, you get out of it what you put into it. I can't think of a better example of that than dental education. Not long ago, or it doesn't seem that long ago to me, when I was director of our hospital residency and general practice, each year I'd recite this phrase to the incoming dental residents. And I give them an example of what I meant by this. So if they were in a group discussion in the hospital, in the clinic, in a classroom, about a disease, medication, or other area they were unfamiliar with, but they were not directly part of the conversation at that moment, to not let it pass, to make a note about it, to later look it up, and to learn about it, and to not waste any learning opportunity they had. So my message today to you is don't be satisfied with the minimum. Push yourself to achieve all that you can, to learn all that is possible. You have a terrific faculty, and they are committed to making you the best that you can be. And as I mentioned to you this past Wednesday at orientation, you are in a unique environment that most other dental hygiene students do not get to experience, those in the U.S. at least.
This training is actually superior. Know that all the programs in the Houston area is probably wider. And our graduates are actually hot commodity when it comes to dentists seeking dental hygienist people in their dental offices. That speaks very highly of our program. But that also speaks volumes not only about the quality of students that we accept into our program, but also about the quality of our dental hygiene faculty. It is indeed a wonderful, very well educated, extraordinary, dedicated group of people that sit on the dental hygiene faculty. Some of them are here with us today. You will not only, with their help, gain great clinical skills, but you will also be exposed to, with their help as well, with to state-of-the-art teaching, and you also some research opportunities as well. So as every year, and as with every class, I would want to leave you guys with several pieces of recommendation, and there will be probably similar or the same recommendation every year, because I think those little pearls of instruction can probably stand the impact of time. But the first piece of advice or recommendation is actually seek the advice and seek the guidance and seek the help from our faculty. We are here for you, and there is no more important responsibility for any of us that sit on the faculty than teaching and working with you. So do that. Second piece of advice is be passionate about learning and be passionate about your profession. This is a noble profession, and this profession requires not only technical skills, but passion and compassion at the same time. So do that too. But let me remind you that, as with everything, there's always a little catch, and that basically is one very important thing that is attached to this white coat that we're going to see today, which is responsibility. Ronald Reagan once said of responsibility, there's no easy answers, but there's simple answers. We must have the courage to do what we know is morally right. So finally, as you move forward through your education, let me wish you lots of success in all that you need to do to graduate from our program. Thank you and good luck.
Now I would like to introduce Professor Donna Warren Morris, Director of the Dental Hygiene Program.
Mama. 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 Mama.
Hello, everybody. First of all, I'd like to welcome all the family and friends who are here to support the students. I've already talked with the students this week, but welcome to your first professional ceremony for dental hygiene. In coming up with something to inspire you today, I thought of a story that I heard decades ago, but I still think of occasionally, so I hope you will like it too. It's a story that was told by a man who was from Ireland, and he moved here into the United States in the 30s during the Great Depression. He was a famous spiritual leader, and he wrote a book called The Sermon on the Mount. And this is what he said. I had an amusing experience when I first came to America. Passing an attractive-looking restaurant, I went inside, and selecting a table, I sat down and waited. And strangely, as it seemed to me, nothing happened. I sat there and I continued to wait, indefinitely as it seemed. I couldn't understand the reason for his neglect. All around me, people were enjoying their food, and only I was left out in the cold. After a while, the truth of the situation slowly dawned on me. It was a cafeteria. This system had not yet made its appearance in Britain yet. Remember, this was the 30s. I then quickly realized that while there was plenty of food and every kind to be obtained, one had to go forward and claim it for oneself or go without. See why I like the story? So there's 2 points here that I would like for you to make with you guys. Like Emmett Fox, you are entering a new culture. Dentistry has its own language, its own traditions. It's very different than what you've been in before. The faculty will do our best to help you adapt to this culture. And second, don't wait for things to happen for you. Be responsible for your own learning. You heard that before. Your own progress, and identifying your own problems and seeking solutions. And there'll be someone there to help you. Therefore, I leave you with this promise that the University of Texas School of Dentistry at Houston will give you the best education possible. Congratulations on your acceptance into our program.
And now I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker. Ms. Lori Jones is Director of Dental Services of Tamagua Healthcare Ministries and the owner and consultant for Smiles for Schools Consulting. She serves as adjunct professor at Lone Star College in Kingwood and is a member of the American Dental Hygienists Association, the Texas Dental Hygienists Association, and the Greater Houston Dental Hygienists Association. She received her certificate and Bachelor's of Science in Dental Hygiene from our school, UTHealth at School of Dentistry at Houston, and currently serves as our Dental Hygiene Alumni President. She received a certification in health science and technology to teach in the public school systems, where she created a dental assisting program for the high school setting. She currently serves as a governor appointment on the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners and is also Western Regional Examining Board and Central Regional Dental Testing Service Licensing Examiner. She is very active in the church, and she serves on their praise team and is a wife and a mother of 4 children. So we'd like to welcome Ms. Lori Jones.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our esteemed faculty, colleagues, special guests, and especially to the class of 2020. I agree, it just seems crazy that we're already here. I, along with my fellow board member, Dr. Marga Melcher, would like to bring greetings from the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners, as well as from the UT Houston Dental Hygiene Alumni Association. And I want to welcome you to your beginning at one of the best dental hygiene schools in the world. It is an honor to have been asked to speak with you again today. And as I reflected over my years through this dental hygiene program, as well as over my own dental hygiene career, it's inspiring to see that some of my mentors will be your mentors as well. I'm excited to share some thoughts with you about the road ahead and to share in this significant ceremony. First of all, congratulations on arriving at this milestone in your career. You have no doubt worked hard to get to this point. And for some of you, the path to get here today has been difficult, with many ups and downs. And for some, the path has been a little less rocky. But either way, you're right where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. And as you walk across this stage today to receive your white coat, your journey into dental hygiene will begin. This white coat ceremony is a rite of passage, welcoming you as a new dental hygiene student into the profession. It symbolizes your transition from a layperson into a healthcare professional. This ceremony also joins the symbol of the white coat with the virtues of altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and compassion. The white coat gained its existence from as early as the 19th century. At that time, there was a desire to emphasize the transition from a sort of medicine that was considered quackery or mysticism to a more scientific approach to modern medicine. Physicians sought to represent themselves as scientists and began to wear the most recognizable symbol of the scientist, the white laboratory coat. This has since led to the more recent association of the white coat with healthcare professionals since its continued adoption. In fact, the first white coat ceremony was the result of a vision by Dr. Arnold Gold, who in the early 1990s instituted the ceremony at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons in New York. Dr. Gold believed, and I would have to agree, that students should be given well-defined guidelines regarding the expectations and responsibilities appropriate for the profession prior to their first day of education and training. He believed that a declaration of commitment when students accept the obligations of our profession should be taken at the beginning of school. So what is the purpose of the white coat? It's to remind us of our professional duties, to lead our lives, and provide patient care in uprightness and honor. As you don your coat today, you will notice that it may come pressed, clean, crisp, fresh, which signifies your new beginning into the profession. As you go through the years, your coat may evolve to have your name embroidered on it and your title, and it's your coat to take care of and remember what it represents. Another feature of your white coat are its pockets. And it's interesting to see what people carry in their pockets with them. In the published study titled Portable Knowledge, a look inside white coat pockets, it was found that due to the ample size of the pockets, the traditional carrying of the black bag in medicine is now obsolete. So, what will your pockets contain? It's really up to you. We're going to look inside my pockets today to see what will help guide you in the road ahead. First thing I have is a watch. This watch is to signify your need for time management. Johann Wolfgang said that one always has time enough if one will apply it well, which is a must for you over the next couple of years. There will be many demands placed on you throughout dental hygiene school, and you will need to make sure to prioritize and manage your time wisely. Do your best to not procrastinate and to plan ahead. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Families, I also encourage you to support your loved one as they balance the demands of school with home and family life. Let's see what else I have in my pockets. Flashcards. This represents the variety of information that you will be introduced to throughout your coursework. It signifies the need to study, to focus, to study, to work hard. And did I mention study? The test will be hard, and a lot of times you'll feel like you're learning a foreign language. But put in that hard work that you need to be successful throughout the journey. You will never regret being overprepared for a test or a project or a competency. Okay, let's see what else. This is a friendship bracelet. Can you tell I have children? And this is a reminder for you to lean on each other. As I mentioned, the coursework will be difficult, and you're going to need each other to make it through some hard days, weeks, and months. You'll become like a family in many ways, and so make sure to support each other in celebrating and sometimes commiserating the highs and lows that you will inevitably experience. And as it's already been mentioned this morning, don't be afraid to ask for help. The next thing I have is business cards. Becoming involved with the student organizations, networking with other students and dental professionals, and then get to know the dental companies and make sure to participate in community outreach. It was said that you do not wear this coat alone. You actually share similar challenges with colleagues all over the world. This white coat doesn't know any religious, ethnic, or cultural boundaries. And by wearing it, you instantly enter into a fraternity bonded by our shared mission. So it's these individuals that you get to know along your journey that share in your passion that will help to encourage you and inspire you in ways and in directions you never thought possible. What else I have salt. This salt shaker represents compassion. You're probably wondering, what does a salt shaker have to do with compassion? Well, I was talking with my father, who is with me today, about what signifies to him compassionate dental care. And he immediately said salt. So you see, when I was in hygiene school here, I had my father come to be my patient. And as I was taking a full mouth set of x-rays, I thought this would be great. I was going to be graded on them. And I envisioned him to be the perfect patient. You know, he's a firefighter. He saves lives for a living. He's strong. Like, taking a full mouth set of x-rays should be no problem. I should be able to get the best grade, because that's what you want to do. Pick the patient for the best grade, right? So unbeknownst to me, my father has a very sensitive gag reflex. And as I proceeded to get the x-ray of that very far back molar, because you want it just perfect, his gag reflex was activated. And panic quickly flooded over me. I had no idea that my perfect patient may actually get sick all over me before I finish. My initial reaction was for him, pull it together. I gotta finish this. Here's a pacifier, but you're whining. Dad. But I didn't. I stopped. And I applied a little salt to his tongue to suppress the gag reflex. And I remembered that we are to have compassion for all of our patients. Your path will consist of a wide variety of patients from all different backgrounds and walks of life, each with their own unique story. They may come to you on a regular basis, or you may see someone who's never been to the dentist. I want to encourage you to put judgment aside, reach out to them with compassionate care, as this will make a great difference in their lives. And families, you will most likely be their patients over the next couple of years, so my advice, just bring your own salt. Okay, let's see what I have. I got rocks. My 7-year-old son loves rocks and has quite a collection, everything from geodes to lava rocks, and they are all different. Just as each rock is unique and special, so are each of you. And you're all coming together on this journey with your special strengths and talents. However, just as the rock is refined by various stressors, such as pressure or water, you will be refined as well over the next couple of years. Be prepared to be smoothed, sharpened, polished, and refined, all the while preparing you for a successful career. I also have Legos. Don't you all carry Legos in your house? One of the great things about Legos is that the sky is the limit with what you can build with and build upon them. These Legos serve as a reminder for us to continue building or growing even after you finish with dental hygiene school. To remember to be a lifelong learner and to build upon your past and to shape a new perspective of the future. So the last thing I have in my pocket is floss. Now, you might think that this floss is going to represent brushing and flossing and the impact that you will have on patients' care. You could even go on to surmise that this impact you will have on your patients not just for their oral care, but their total body, as the mouth is a gateway to the body. But this floss actually represents the floss dance. And my sons have warned me not to dance for you today, so no worries. But I do want to encourage you to have fun along this journey. So I encourage you to approach this future with an open mind and heart and be willing to journey where the opportunities may lead you. Fill your pockets with those items that are meaningful to you and beneficial to your career path and your compassionate care of patients. As we close, I want to remind you that the power of the white coat does not come from the material.
Walter Andrade. Abigail Bartlett will be coated by her Former employer, Dr. Kim James. Vishabat will be coded by her father, Parish Kumar Bhatt. Brittany Davis will be coded by her husband, Clay Baker. Darby Dietrich will be coded by her mother, Kelly Dietrich. Hannah Dollar will be coded by her father, Ted Dollar. Wen Dong will be coded by her husband, Wei Wen. Dariana Estrada will be coded by her father, Dario Estrada, and her husband, Wilmar Horta. Jennifer Flores Caballero will be coded by her parents, Rana Caballero and Elvino Flores. Heaven Fogel will be coded by her mother, Nanette Frickin. Megan Fondren will be coded by her sister, Michelle Fondren. Anna Garcia will be coded by her daughter, Jacqueline Miner. Andrea Garcia will be coded by her mother, Raquel Garcia. Reagan Hargis will be coded by her mother, Dr. Cindy Hargis. Tra Howe will be coded by her husband, Son Trong. Julie Wan will be coded by her niece, Alana Muntz. Randy Jones will be coded by her father, Paul Jones. Christina Kin will be coded by her mother, Irma Lugo Kin. Emily Curtin will be coded by her father, Tim Curtin. Vivian Lee will be coded by her mother, Mimi Chong. Jessica Lung will be coded by her mother, Mimi Tong. Rachel Murad will be coded by her former employer, Dr. Courtney Bede. Tina Wen will be courted by her mother, To Wen. Luna Fan will be coded by her boyfriend Stevie Wynn and her mother Not Wynn. Carly Prime will be coded by Karen Gimbler, RDH class of 1975, UTSD. Kim Prosh will be coded by her husband Tommy Prosh. Alma Rodriguez will be coded by her mother Lucia Jimenez. Chelsea Rosa will be coded by Dr. Cindy Hargis. Sochi Serrano will be coded by her mother, Maritza Serrano. Athena Sevilla will be coded by her mother, Maria Sevilla. Amanda Slama will be coded by her parents, Michael and Julie Slama. Hao Ta will be coded by her parents, Tu Chu and Hip Ta. Takara Taylor will be coded by her husband, Grant Taylor. Maria Teles will be coded by her aunt, Ruby Vasquez. Kristen Valenzuela will be coded by her aunt, Dilly Navarez, dental hygiene class of 1996 UTSD, and her father, Michael Valenzuela. Carissa Vaughn will be coded by her husband, Daryl Brown. Yarimar Vasquez will be coded by her husband, Rodrigo Arguello. Cindy Boson will be coded by her parents, Victoria and Henry Boson. Allison Walton will be coded by our former employer, Dr. Charles Klein. At this time, we'll have the administration of dental hygiene notes. Will the class please stand? And I'd like to introduce our Miss Wanda Johnson Stansel, class of 1958, to administer the oath.
Thank you, Dr. Henson. I'm really honored to be here today. You're looking at a real pioneer. And I wish I had known about this. Now, if you all will recite after me our oath. In my practice as a dental hygienist, I affirm my personal professional commitment to improve the oral health of the public, to advance the art and science of dental hygiene, and to promote high standards of quality care. I pledge continually to improve my professional knowledge and skills, to render a full measure of service to each patient entrusted to my care, and to uphold the highest standards of professional competence and personal conduct in the interest of the dental hygiene profession and the public it serves. Now, if you will all turn and face your audience, I would like to introduce the class of 2020.
be seated. As we close today's ceremony, I'd like to thank our administration, our faculty, our guests, your friends and your family members for supporting you through this next 2-year journey. To Rosalind Collins, thank you for being my right hand. Where is Rosalind? She's probably outside doing everything for the reception. To Joseph Daugherty on the piano, thank you, Joseph. To all the folks here at the Cooley Conference Center, we couldn't have done it without you. To Daryl, to Mallory, all the unsung heroes who are behind the scenes but always make this as flawless as always. So the photos that we've taken will be on a Flickr account. It's located on the back of your program in the little box, so you can maybe be able to download that as soon as Brian gets that uploaded. And we will have the reception outside in the foyer. And at this time, congratulations to the class of 2020.